Hello and welcome to our 2022-23 virtual cohort Schmidt Vocal Competition live streamed awards ceremony. I am Linda McAllister, Executive Director of Schmidt Vocal Arts. We are really happy to be back to live events, but we decided to keep at least one online cohort to help those singers who live a little bit far away from a live site or who may have a conflict at their local site. Here with me today is Bree Litcher, our SVA Program Associate. Hi, Bree.
Hi, everyone. In the age of COVID-19, Schmidt Vocal Arts has rededicated itself to providing opportunities for our singers. And we have begun a series of online events, including alumni concerts and online masterclasses with world-renowned artists. This year, we have welcomed soprano Lakita Mitchell from Manus, Melissa Wegner, Executive Director of the LaFont Competition and Lindemann Young Artist Program, soprano Angela Brown, and composer Tom Chiapullo, among others.
This year, we also offered our third annual undergraduate competition. And this June, we will once again offer a national competition for high school singers held in partnership with Sarasota Opera. The top three winners of each high school regional, including today's virtual cohort, will advance to this national level, which will be held on the stage of the William E. Schmidt Opera Theater at Sarasota Opera in June. The competition will feature an amazing list of judges, including soprano Allison Cambridge, Cincinnati Opera Artistic Director Evans Mirages, and Detroit Opera Associate Artistic Director and world-renowned soprano Christine Gerke. All of these singers in Sarasota will compete for amazing cash awards, $5,000 for third, $7,500 for second, and a $10,000 first place award.
Events like this cannot happen alone. So many thanks to all of our adjudicators and pianists in the Schmidt Vocal Artists Network, as well as the SVA staff and board. Just a reminder to all of our participants, we will contact our winners to coordinate sending you your physical awards, as well as to complete the necessary paperwork for payment of your cash award. All of the comment sheets from our adjudicators will be emailed to you in the coming week.
All of our virtual cohort singers are actually present and dialed into our Zoom webinar, as we just finished an online masterclass with our wonderful adjudicators. At the end of today's ceremony, we will be able to talk one-on-one with our first place winner. We are going to get right to it with announcing our most promising sophomore award. This singer was the highest scoring sophomore in the cohort and earns a $100 cash award, a medal, and a certificate. And this award goes to Ryan Zhao from Ellicott City, Maryland. Ryan studies with Madeline Gray, and his favorite piece to sing is Scarlatti's Amore Preparami. Congratulations. At Schmidt Vocal Arts, we are really proud of our network of adjudicators and pianists we have across the country. And we are lucky to have all three of your adjudicators with us today. First, I'd like to introduce Nicole Cabell from the Eastman School of Music. Nicole?
Hello, it's a pleasure to be here. And I just want to say it's been an incredible pleasure to listen to all these amazing singers. And it just kind of gives me hope that the next generation's going to be showing up. I couldn't be happier to make connections with some of the singers, and again, to work with somebody today was just a fantastic opportunity. Thank you so much, Linda, for all the work that you do and for making this happen.
Thanks, Nicole. I'm excited now to announce our three Encouragement Award winners. Each of these singers will receive a $100 cash award, a medal, and a certificate. Our Encouragement Award winners, in no particular order, are Elena Skirgaudas, a senior from Mercer Island, Washington. She studies with Laura Shepard, and she would love to sing the role of Mimi at the Paris Opera. Kyle Shue, a senior from Palo Alto, California. Kyle studies with Jace Wittig, and his favorite memory this year is singing Set Me as a Seal in the Cincinnati Music Hall in the National ACDA Honor Choir. And Amelia Rains, a senior from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Amelia studies with Kara Cornell, and she's going to use her cash award to decorate her freshman dorm room at Oberlin Conservatory. Congratulations. And now I'd like to introduce our second adjudicator for the virtual cohort, soprano Rosemary Franey. Is Rosemary with us? Let's see. There she is.
You're going to have to unmute yourself, Rosemary.
How's that?
Perfect.
Okay. I think I've been with the Schmidt competition since it began in Sarasota. I remember Bill calling me up and saying, I want to start this competition, and you have singers, you have young students. And so I did. And I think I've been with you guys for many, many years. I don't even remember when it started. And I've loved every minute. There's been so many wonderful young talents coming out of this competition. And with the last group we've had is wonderful. All of you are so talented. Work hard. It's not an easy profession. Work hard, dream big, and success for all of you.
Thanks, Rosemary. All right, in our virtual cohort, we have 8 finalists. The first, second, and third place awards will be chosen from the finalists that I announce. All of our finalists who are not in the top 3 will receive a $250 cash award, a medal, and a certificate. And right now, I will announce 4 of our finalists in no particular order. First, we have Rebecca Grande, a senior from Amherst, New York. Rebecca studies with Heidi Schneider, and her favorite memory from this year was when her high school choir performed Lux Eterna by Morten Lauridsen at Carnegie Hall. Sana Jaffrey, a senior from New Vernon, New Jersey. Sana studies with Lorraine Newbar, and her favorite piece to sing is Psyché by Haladil. Ryan Zhao, our most promising sophomore from Ellicott City, Maryland. Ryan's favorite memory from this year is winning 2nd place in the Music International Grand Prix. And Elizabeth Palumbo, a junior from East Brunswick, New Jersey. Elizabeth studies with Laura Osgood Brown, and she would love to have her professional singing debut at La Scala in Italy, playing Musetta in Puccini's La Bohème. Congratulations. More finalists will be announced in a bit, but now I'd like to introduce our third adjudicator for this virtual cohort, Benjamin Smolder from Miami University. He's associate professor of voice there and director emeritus of the Schmidt vocal competition. Ben?
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be adjudicating again with the Schmidt Foundation, and certainly thank you to the support of the parents and the wonderful work of the teachers and the discipline of the students. I just wanted to share with you one of the beautiful things about this. I remember my first competition with the Schmidt Foundation was in Atlanta, Georgia, where we heard a young Reginald Smith, who has gone on to great fame and become a Metropolitan Opera singer, singing at Covent Garden. But recently, he gave a rather large endowment to the University of Kentucky to create need-based scholarships for other young singers. And so I love to see all of this come full circle, and it's a beautiful thing, and it just bespeaks the future of this art form and the important work that the foundation is doing. So congratulations.
Awesome. Thanks, Ben. And moving on to our remaining 4 finalists. Vivian Vigliante, a senior from Leesburg, Virginia. Vivian studies with Lorraine Newbar, and her favorite singers are Nadine Sierra and Kelly Clarkson. Brooklyn Freeman, a senior from Spring, Texas. Brooklyn studies with Judy Boiter, and her favorite piece to sing is Silent Noon. Lucas Palise, a sophomore from Dallas, Texas. Lucas studies with Alexander Rahm, and his favorite memory this year was seeing War and Peace at the Bayerische Staatsoper in Munich. Amelia Rains, a senior from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Amelia studies with Cara Cornell, and she would love to have her operatic debut as Countess Rosina in Le Nozze di Figaro at the Metropolitan Opera. Congratulations to all of our finalists.
Schmidt Vocal Arts would not be where it is today without the man behind the name, William E. Schmidt, or to many of us, Bill. Bill was a champion of the arts and especially young singers, and his foundation, the William E. Schmidt Foundation, is what makes all of our programs possible. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing to you Doug Schmidt, nephew of Bill Schmidt and member of the William E. Schmidt Foundation Board of Directors. Doug?
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for the wonderful singing today and for participating and all the time and all the hard effort that you put behind this. I come from a family of musicians. Uncle Bill, though, was only, I guess he was enlisted as a tenor only because he was a baritone and he could sing a little higher and they needed him in the church choir. But he loved music. He loved young people. A little bit about Uncle Bill. He was a second baseman in his college team, and he was a hardworking man. He was a fighter pilot of all things in the Air Force, and went on to do well in real estate. And he set up these competitions alongside and in honor of his sister, who was a tremendous presence in the arts community in Indianapolis, Indiana, and a wonderful singer in her own right. So nothing makes us all happier. Our foundation is devoted to your growth and your singing, and I hope you'll stick with us as alumni throughout the decades going forward. So thank you for all your hard work and effort.
Thanks, Doug. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, our top 3 awards. In addition to cash awards, all 3 of our top winners will receive a trophy, a medal, and a certificate. They also become eligible for need-based aid to study voice or music education at any university. In addition, all 3 singers will advance to our national competition at Sarasota Opera. So our 3rd place winner, receiving a $1,500 cash award, goes to Rebecca Grande from Amherst, New York. Congratulations. Our 2nd place winner, receiving a $2,000 cash award, goes to Elizabeth Palumbo from East Brunswick, New Jersey. And finally, our 1st place winner will receive a $2,500 cash award, a trophy, a medal, a certificate, plus additional scholarship opportunities. Vivian Villante from Leesburg, Virginia. Congratulations, Vivian. We're going to try and get you on screen with me here. Congrats. Can you unmute yourself?
Sure. Thank you so much. Oh my God.
Your wonderful performance.
Thank you.
We know you already as you were a SVI member last summer. And we're so pleased to hear the progress that has been made since then. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, your teacher, where you're headed next year, and maybe what you sang, if you remember what you submitted for the competition?
Sure, yeah. So I study with Lorraine Newbar. She is so wonderful. And I'm headed to Northwestern University next year, so I will be attending there in the fall. And I'm really excited, really looking forward. What was the other question?
What you sang for the competition.
I'm like overwhelmed. So I sang The Black Swan by Giancarlo Menotti, Mandolin by Gabriele Fauré, and Die Lorelei by Clara Schumann, which is my personal favorite. So yes.
Great piece. Great, Vivian. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. We're happy that you're now in our top 3 winners circle, and we hope to see you in Sarasota in a few short weeks.
Yes, thank you so much.
All
Thank
right.
you for all you do. Thank you.
You're welcome. Congratulations to Vivian and all of our top 3 winners, as well as our competition participants. Thank you to our judges, Nicole Cobell, Rosemary Franny, and Benjamin Smolder. And of course, thank you to the William E. Schmidt Foundation and its board of directors, especially Doug Schmidt, for joining us today. Most importantly, a special thanks to the parents, teachers, and mentors of these young singers for joining Schmidt Vocal Arts and encouraging them to pursue their passion in music. They definitely would not be here without your continued support. Please remember that we'll be reaching out to coordinate sending all of our winners their physical awards, as well as paperwork for payments. Your comment sheets to all participants will be emailed to you by the end of the week. For all of our singers, you are now a part of the Schmidt family. Please do keep in touch and take part in our alumni programs. Make sure that you're following us on Facebook and Instagram to stay up to date with all of our opportunities. And if you're eligible, please apply again next year and tell all of your friends about us. All of us at Schmidt Vocal Arts hope that you and your families are well and that you keep on singing. So we'll say goodbye for the rest of the day and have a good rest of your weekend. Bye-bye, everyone.